Nerd morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy, and this is the Nerd Morning Show, a place where we celebrate nerd culture by talking about books, movies, video games, comics, and other nerdy things. And this is our weekly report where we talk about the nerdy things that have happened over the past week. And I'm really excited for this. We've got some movie news that I'm excited for, comics that I'm excited to talk about. So let's dive right in. Please give this video a thumbs up to help that out as well. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, so let's dive into comics. So comics this week, we've got Inferno #1 with a variant cover by Artgerm. This is considered a key issue this week because of the impressive cover art, and it's one that's been on the radars for different collectors. Batman Reptilian #4 has the first full appearance of the Reptilian, so that one's a good one for first appearance collectors. Deathstroke Inc. #1 has the first team appearance of T.R.U.S.T, which is a secret organization to take down heavy hitter villains. So that sounds really cool already. Other comics that came out this week are Detective Comics 1043, which has the first appearance of the Team Red Crown. And Amazing Spider-Man 74 is the final issue in this run of Spider-Man. Miles Morales' Spider-Man #30 is celebrating the 10 years of the character Miles Morales being a part of the Marvel Universe. The cover art also features the new Spider-Man suit that was debuted in an earlier issue. Movies this week, we've got a lot of cool things going on. Venom, Let There Be Carnage is out, and the initial reviews have been mixed. Rotten Tomatoes currently scores the movie at a 60%. This is a collection of critic reviews, so that's what the critics are thinking. The IMDb's audience review score is right now at a 7 out of 10. Are you excited about this movie? Have you seen it? If so, give your spoiler-free thoughts in the comments. Netflix's Sandman released a teaser, and this looks honestly really cool. Sandman is a pretty famous comic book series that Neil Gaiman wrote, and it is part of the DC universe, but kind of loosely, and it is what I would consider a supernatural story, a horror story, and one of the main characters, Sandman, is essentially the god of dreams, and in the beginning story, he gets captured and it creates a ripple effect of different problems that the stories will be able to explore. I don't know how far this first season will cover through the comic series, but it looks pretty interesting. This will be dropping in 2022, so something to look forward to. Star Wars' The Book of Boba Fett has its release date. I'm really excited about this show. Boba Fett is one of my favorites. This will be starting to air on Disney Plus on December 29th. Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow lawsuit has been settled, and she is reportedly involved with a Tower of Terror movie based off the Disneyland ride. So she and Walt Disney seem to be walking away from that suit on good terms, and they have at least one more project that they're going to be working together. So I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing with the Tower of Terror movie in the future. Sword Art Online progressive Aria of a Starless Night will have an anime movie. I'm really excited for this one. Sword Art Online was the anime that got me into anime, and having a new story is something I'm really excited about. This is the same story as the first story arc in the anime show, but it's going to be focusing on Yuki Asana's story rather than Kirito's. So this is going to have some of those similar or same events, but it's going to be told from her perspective. This is going to be reaching the US and Canada in theaters on December 3rd, 2021. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about books. Sunreach is a Skyward Flight novella by Brandon Sanderson and Jancy Patterson. It came out this week and it was available on audio as well as ebook formats. This is to be read between books 2 and 3 in the series. So if you're a big Brandon Sanderson fan, like the Skyward series, this is one you've got to be putting on your reading list. Audible's dramatization of Sandman by Neil Gaiman recently got an Act 2 that's on the Audible platform. Now this is like a retelling of the famous comic book series, and it is perfect for something spooky for this October. Sandman is definitely a scary story, and it is in the horror and fantasy genres. For games this week, we've got another free game by Epic Games. Epic Games is giving another game away this week. It is giving away Europa Universalis for this week, and it is free until October 7th at 9 a.m., so be sure to scoop this up. It's regularly retailed at $40, so this is a pretty exciting deal. This is a simulation and strategy game that has both single-player and multiplayer functions. Nerd Morning Gaming is a channel on YouTube where I do live game streams, talk video games, and other things like that. Those live streams are also available on Facebook Gaming as well as Twitch at Nerd Morning. Join me this week on Tuesday at 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time for Batman Arkham City, and Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time for Horizon Zero Dawn. A big thank you to everyone who's sticking around watching the video or listening on the podcast. Thank you so much for your support, and we'll catch you all next time for another video.